Right then, so I had grand intentions of coming home and working on chainsaw carvings that I need to mount to the wall on the outside of the house. Um, yeah, that's what I was going to do. And instead, I'll be spending my evening cleaning and going through about 10 pounds of mushrooms. Yep. FML. This is what the horny little mycologist is for. All right, we'll get this party started. So I got a whole bag of honey mushrooms and a whole bag of old man's beard, which are so fragile. Yeah. Wow. Fragile, fragile, fragile. Now, I actually think there's two species here. They're all in the same family. They're all edible. But I'll show you. This is real lion's mane, old man's beard. See how it looks like the chin hairs, old man's beard, lion's mane? And this is in the same family, but it's obviously something different. It's a comb fungus. Right, so I got two different things here, both of which are edible and choice edibles. So, that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna go through these, and some of these are pretty far along, so to speak. But I'm gonna eat them anyway. But they are so fragile, they just crumble and break apart. All the little branch structures. Yeah, it's pretty bad. And then I got some oysters in here, but I'm gonna do an executive decision on these oysters because they they were pretty far along, and they had quite a bit of worms in them, and you know, you've heard me talk, if you watch this shit show for a while, I have a way of getting those out through hot water blanching in the filthy hot sink water. But if the mushroom is too far gone, they don't dehydrate very well. And yeah, so I might just chuck the whole batch of those, but I'm definitely keeping the lion's mane and the coral fungi here. Wow, I got a lot. Wow. Now I'm having a big old hamburger steak for dinner tonight, and I will probably clean and fry some of these up and have them with that. But the rest are gonna go in the dehydrator, and I'm gonna see what happens. I'm gonna see if I can dry them out. I've never really found a massive flushing like this before. So in the past, I've never dehydrated them. Yeah, these oysters aren't too bad, but they got some wormholes in them, see? Yeah. So I'll set those aside for now. Yeah, I think I can do something with these. Yep. Yeah. These are doable. They just got a little buggy, that's all. And then, of course, I got this great big bag of ringed honey mushrooms, I believe, is what they are. But I'm going to do a spore print on it and pull them up in one of my manuals and make sure what I got is what I got. So that's next. But it's already, and this is what I mean by ringed. There's the ring. This one's quite a bit far gone. He's far along. But yeah, that's and the stem, you can tell the stem feels hollow, but when you break it, it's fibrous. It comes apart like wood. See that? Yeah, I'm almost certain those are ringed honey mushrooms. Some people experience gastrointestinal problems with them, some don't. I am going to err on the side of caution, and I'm going to clean them all and dehydrate them, but I'm going to leave a small sample out, and I'm just going to have a small amount with dinner. Not tonight, some other time. You never want to try a mushroom, a wild mushroom like this, and mix it with other ones and make like a sample pack, you know, kind of thing. Because then if you do get sick, you don't know which one got you sick, right? So those will be cooked and prepped and done separately. But they have all the characteristics of a honey. They grow in a cluster like this, and they've got that nipple. It looks like a boobie. Yeah. Yep. There's some shagginess on the stalk, so it fits the profile. But there's also a species out there called the deadly Gallerina, and but I don't think that one grows in clumps. I'll have to do some research on that, but I don't think so. But we're gonna deal with these old man's beard and this coral fungi here first, and get that cleaned up and go from there. But this is not what I wanted to do tonight when I got home. Like I said, it's going on 7 o'clock. I haven't had supper yet. I had grand intentions of working on those chainsaw carvings. I didn't want to do this. Nope, not at all. But when nature calls in the form of a big bounty of mushrooms, make hay while the sun shines, right? So that's what we're going to do. All right, we'll check in with you soon.